Aquarius, you are up for the July Tarot Energy Reading. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform, podcast everywhere. As for the reading, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading energy and tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. Now that I said all of that, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Yeah, so somebody's moving, period. Like, this whole Oracle thing got moving all over it. And someone's moving into a new home. The card that came out, one of the cards that came out, is home. So, which is hard to see because of the lighting. Hold on. There we go. So, as you can see here, it says home. This is a star. And you know what's crazy? I'm about to jump around a little bit. When I was thinking about this, because it was talking about a star, I was like, oh, well, that's Aquarius's sign in the tarot deck, is the star, or for the major arcana. So I'm like, oh, okay. Sure enough, throughout, when I was doing the clarification to clarify the oracle cards, the star came out. So that was like a double confirmation for me. So definitely, and with this is saying that you are finding yourself or you are literally moving. Some of you could be moving back home. I honestly feel like it isn't a moving back home thing. I feel like it is finding your own home in doing that. And maybe that goes hand in hand with finding yourself. But this is what came out, one of them. The other thing that let me know that something's happening is because safe travel came out. Safe travel came out. This oracle card. This is about somebody physically going somewhere, is what it is. Whether it is for a day, whether it is for a month, or whether it is permanently. It is someone going from one location to another. And this is a safe travel. This is a Viking rune for safe travels. Basically covering everything in air and on land, ocean, whatever. So I feel somebody's moving, and I don't feel this is, oh, I'm moving around the corner. I feel that this is long distance where the scenery is different from where it is right now. Again, take what resonates, leave what does not. The other thing that confirmed for me that something is happening is at the bottom of the deck, you have new life. This came out for Scorpio. New life. So this is talking about a new stage is beginning in your life. This is receiving, what's the word I'm looking for? This is receiving, okay, I heard a new lease on life. I wasn't exactly thinking that, but I guess we could go with it. But yeah, okay, new lease on life. It is sort of what this is. It's shedding, and really when you think about it, this new life to me is Scorpio energy anyway. So think of transformation. It's like shedding the old, beginning the new. Now, with clarification, the Queen of Swords came out in reverse. There could be a female that you're dealing with, maybe a mother figure, something like that, that you are at odds with, because then the upright is the King of Swords. So the Queen came out in reverse. The King of Swords came out in the upright, is what happened. Now, I'll go ahead and be honest. Queen of Swords can be a divorce card. And with the King of Swords here, somebody could be getting a divorce because obviously you're at odds right now. Not saying that that's the case, but it could be. Now, for others of you, it's just the thing of whoever this Queen of Swords energy is, they're not balanced. Now, this could be you in the unbalanced Queen of Swords energy. And what I was thinking about, and this is so crazy as I'm thinking about these things, how these cards come out. When I told you about, I was thinking about you when the star home card, which is the star, the symbol of the star came out, I was thinking about, oh, and then this card comes out. When I was looking at the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords is specifically Libra energy. The major arcana that represents Libra is justice. And I'm like, okay, Queen of Swords is unbalanced, so this person is moving to get things into balance. I'm like, sort of like the Justice card, where things are working out. Well, guess what came out? The Justice card. I kid you not. And when this card came out, I was like, wow. So yeah, the whole point of redoing all of this is to bring you back into balance again. So if this Queen of Swords energy isn't someone, a feminine energy that you're dealing with, doesn't matter if it's male or female. If it's not a feminine energy that you're dealing with that you may have been in odds with, then this could be you. And then the King of Swords is now you coming into balance because things are working out in your favor. Mostly because you held out hope. And your wish is coming true, and you're healing any type of pain that's been going on, whether in the present or in the past, is what you're doing. Also, you're researching things. Page of Swords. This is more of a curiosity thing. Pages bring messages. Also, pages can represent travel too, just like the Knights can represent travel. But with Page of Swords, Page of Swords can represent spying. Don't necessarily see you doing that. I feel like when it comes to whether you are moving to another location or whether you are finding yourself as an individual, I feel like you're gathering the information is what you're doing to see, okay, if it's a mental thing and I'm trying to get balance mentally, then it's like, okay, what can I do to reduce my stress level? Where can I go to relax? What can I do when interacting with people that I know push my buttons? That type of stuff. Like you're evaluating everything, researching information, like, okay, this might be the best thing to do for this, and finding out what works best for you. If it's not that and you're researching places to live, then that's what you're doing. You're like, okay, well, how many people are in the city? What are their hospital facilities like? What are their grocery stores like? What are their schools like in the area? Because you may be thinking about children. If you don't have them, you may want them one day. Is this a good place to raise a family? What is the median income in the city? Like, how well do the jobs pay there? What is the usual car insurance cost living in that city? Those type of things, you're gathering the information and trying to figure out, okay, with this move, is this a place that I can call home if I move there? Some of you are going there to see how it is, and then after you make a decision, once you've done your research, then you'll move forward. I feel that this will be shocking to some people with this move, and in some cases I feel like you might not even tell people until after you've done it, which I did that when I moved. I didn't tell anyone until I was on the road, until I was literally on the road doing that. So yeah. I was behind the scenes trying to work out everything, and I'm like, okay, yeah. And then I was on the road, and literally my mother just happened to call me about something else. And then I said to her, oh yeah, by the way, I'm on the road. I'm like, I think, what was it, 200 or 300 miles outside of Dallas. And she's like, why are you outside of Dallas? I'm like, cause I'm moving here. And she's like, you're moving to Dallas? So yeah. It may be something like that, and something like that will shock people. Also, some of you may shock yourselves with some of the actions that you take to maintain your peace. Just saying. So some of you might end up being very shrewd, and King of Swords can be a very shrewd energy. So yeah, you might shock yourself with some of the actions you take to maintain your peace. But what I'm getting is home is a big deal, whether it is home in the spirit and in the mind, or home as in physical home, which sometimes is all one and the same anyway. But that's what I'm getting. You're moving to a new home, or either one could say finding balance in a new home. That's what I'm going to title this, Finding Balance in a New Home. All right, so that is your message, Aquarius. Until next time, be blessed.